Hey guys, it's your girl Intuitively D, and I'm here with your Mars moving into Virgo video. And this is just the general. Stay tuned or follow me and like, share, and subscribe. That's for my YouTube channel. I also have that because the videos will be coming out soon. It's going to be very short ones. So we have Mars ingressing into Virgo from July 10th, which is today, Monday, to August 27th, 2023. In my head, this gives the yoga pose Humble Warrior. If you know that pose, then you know what I'm talking about. We talk about Mars, which is action-oriented, sometimes conflict-driven, aggressive, but is a doer. And we talk about Virgo, which is to be of service. It is the mutable earth sign. It is the earth goddess. It is a healer. And when we put those two together, it's, you know, Virgo is also productive, organized. When we put those two together, let's think about how can the actions you take be of service? Maybe you're going to learn something new or share something new, information that could possibly be of service. Maybe this makes you more productive. Maybe it gives you the courage to share ideas and start projects in your life or in your career. And maybe it helps you take action from a place of logic and wisdom and practicality and not impulsivity. So I hope this has been helpful. Stay tuned for all the rising signs. Hey, it's your girl Intuitively D, and here is your Mars in Virgo mini read with a tarot pull for Aries rising. This is happening in your 6th house, which, you know, Virgo is the ruler of that 6th house. It's the house of service. It's the house of work, daily schedule, health, daily routines. So Mars being there, this is an opportune time to focus on work, your health, and your daily routines. You might get a surge of energy and motivation for task and efficiency, especially like maybe reorganizing your routines and your daily schedule and trying to fit in health, better health practices. This is a time where you can implement new systems, organize your workspace, really a super helpful time to prioritize your mental and your physical health. Remember, do everything with intention and integrity during this period because, you know, which Virgo is not having you doing anything half-assed and impulsively, honestly. All right, so we get the Chariot, which means it's all systems a go. And I love that it's the black and the white, the yin and the yang, right? Because Mars is such an aggressive doer, and sometimes impulsively and full of conflict. And Virgo is just not that way. It wants you to take your time, plan things out, and put a plan in action. So this is the definite, a good card if you have some plans you want to start implementing in the 6th house. Hope that's helpful. Taurus risings, this is your Mars and Virgo astrology read and mini tarot pool, and this transit is happening from July 10th to August 27th, and it's also happening in your 5th house. Kind of dreamy and sweet. Let's use this energy and direct it towards creativity, self-expression, and romance. But let's, like, you know, not do it aggressively. But it's in a fellow earth sign, so you know how to roll with this. Maybe instead of being a little more fixed in your ways of how you want to express yourself and creativity and romance, this is the time where you let it flow because Virgo is mutable. So maybe that might be of interest. So maybe lean a little more into the impulsive flowiness of this transit. You might desire to pursue artistic endeavors and joyful hobbies, of course. And I think this is a great time to take some risk in love and expressing yourself and having a good time with your children. Let's pull a card for you. The top one. You know, maybe things have not been working out. You're like, okay, you've been super dedicated. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, another earth sign. So maybe things are delayed. Maybe you have been flowing with your artistic creation and your creativity and your hobbies, but it's not making you the money that you wanted to do. Stay with it. Maybe it's just slow this time. Hi Gemini rising, it's your girl Intuitively D, and I'm here with your Mars and Virgo transit video that's happening July 10th to August 27th, and this is happening in your 4th house of home, family, and emotional wounds. Not emotional wounds, but emotional stability and wellness. So this is a great time to focus on your home, of course, and maybe do some activities with the family, really focus on your emotional well-being. Maybe if there's a conversation that you need to have with your mother or your father, this is a good time to have a conversation with those people for some deep healing. You might be motivated to improve your living space and have productive conversations. It's just a great time. Virgo, the organizer, Mars, the doer, put those two together, and you could probably redecorate your home in this whole entire time that it's during this transit. This is also a really good time to establish some routines and harmony in your domestic life. So if you felt like your home life has been quite chaotic, maybe this is the time to go inward and figure out how you can do that balance. Remember, during this time period, do everything with intention and integrity. And let's pull a card for you. The Ten of Wands. So maybe there's been things in the home that you've been carrying. You're just like fucking exhausted. Take this time to really plan, organize those conversations you need to have with the people. Or hi, Cancer Risings. It's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Mars in Virgo transit video. It's happening July 10th through the August 28th. And it is in your third house, and quite interesting. Mercury, which is co-ruler of Virgo, is the ruler of the third house. So you're really going to have a surge of mental energy for intellectual pursuits and effective expression. It is going to be a very practical, logical time for expression, right? Not a very emotional expression, communicative transit, but more logical, planned out. There is this attention on communication and learning. So if you've been like learning something, this is also going to help you with that. Definitely, if you want to take some short distance trips, this is a good time to plan and do those. This is more of like you've planned it out, you've gotten your friends together, and now you're going. Less likely like, oh my God, I need to get out of here and go. Just remember to do everything with intention and integrity. But yeah, let's pull a card. The Lovers, which is a Gemini card. So maybe there's communication around love interest, partnerships with communication. So it doesn't only has to be love. It could be with just communicating lovingly to someone. Hi, Leo Risings. It's your girl Intuitively D, and I'm here with your Mars and Virgo transit video. This is happening July 10th through August 28th, and it's 27th, sorry. And it's happening in your second house. Oh, aren't you glad to get some of these planets out of your first house? So Mars in the second. The second house is the house of financial spending, financial investments. It's also the house of self-worth, self-value. So Mars moving into this house can lead you to focus on your finances, like budgeting goals, things of that nature, which would be great. I need to do that myself. Your values, like your self-worth, really like saying affirmations to yourself or really setting some boundaries with people. I would just suggest don't overspend, because this could be a time where you do just like, I want to buy this, I'm going to do this, do this. Like I say, probably are going to be motivated to take charge of your finances and seek new ways of income. So hustles, grinds, all of that might come into play with this transit. But definitely, like I said, I'll be doing set some financial goals and budget and really assert your self-worth and money matters. Remember, do everything with intention and integrity during this transit. It's Virgo, intention and integrity. Justice, yeah. Do everything with intention and integrity. Maybe you have been feeling like you've been getting the short end of the stick when it comes to financial matters. Maybe you have been just like, I don't know if I'm worth this. Maybe I need to start charging this. Charge it. Hi, Libra Rising. It's your girl Intuitively D, and I'm here with your Mars and Virgo transit video. It's happening July 10th to August 27th. And let's see, this is happening in your 12th house, which is the house of spirituality. It's the house of the dreams, the subconscious. So Mars and Virgo, Mars transiting Virgo in your 12th house is really going to boom, rev up the activation of your inner world, your spiritual practices and beliefs, and your subconscious mind. You might not be sleeping well this time, so just be mindful of that. You might want to just go inward, kind of stay away from everybody, and just really a time for self-reflection and going inward. This is a great time for exploring why you're doing the things that you do, why you're repeating patterns that you know are not good for you. This is also a really good time to deepen your spiritual practices or find a spiritual practice that is beneficial to you. And you might want to look for some ways of healing. So like therapy, seeking out an astrologer, seeking out a hypnotherapist, something that's dealing with the mind. Let's pull a card for you. Perfect. Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, rejuvenation. This is a time for you to definitely go inward, to definitely relax so you can come out of this more health. Hi, Scorpio rising. This is your girl, Intuitively D, and I'm here with your Mars and Virgo transit video happening July 10th through the 27th, August 27th, sorry. It's happening in your 11th house, and it's your ruler. You rule by Mars, and your ruler is moving into your 11th house. So this can give you some extra dose of energy for the things that can happen in regards to the 11th house. So there's going to be a focus on friendships, your social circles, your long-term goals, wishes, hopes, and dreams, like future dreams. You feel energized to take actions towards your aspirations because Mars does things impulsively, right? It wants to do things, but Virgo wants a plan, wants to do things in a logical, practical manner. So maybe this really gets you to do it, whatever that is. This is a great transit for networking and collaborating with others. And so, yeah, I just think this is a really good time for you to get back to yourself and reconnect with your networks if you've been feeling a little isolated with all this fixed shit that's been in the air. Just really say, okay, I'm ready to put myself out there again. Go ahead and do that. Let's pull a card for you. Temperance. So things have been off in reverse. So things have been off. You just don't feel like, maybe you haven't felt like yourself going out. It's okay. You can do it now. Hi, it's your girl Intuitively D, and I'm here with your Mars and Virgo transit video. This is for Sagittarius rising. This is happening from July 10th to August 27th. It's also happening in your 10th house, a pretty gnarly, great place to have this transit. It is really going to have you appear, and I'm sure that you are, as a super a productive, career-oriented person. It's going to bring a focus to your career and your public image and professional goals. You really want to take charge and show that you can be a leader in the workplace and really with your career and professional goals, not just your day-to-day work, but like the thing that you want to be known as. Just don't be overly aggressive because, you know, Mars with Sag. But this is very favorable if you're already in a leadership role. If you have some expertise and you want to share it with the higher ups, this is a great time to do that. But to make strides in your career. So I plan, implement, whatever you want to share. Let's pull a card. Remember, do everything with intention and integrity for this transit. 9 of Swords in reverse. So maybe you felt like somebody was maybe backstabbing you, or you felt backstabbed at the workplace. You know, you gotta let that shit go and start making strides to know who you are, be self-confident, and really go after what you deserve. Hi, Capricorn rising. It's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Mars in Virgo transit video happening July 10th through August 27th, 2023. This is happening in your 9th house, a really great place for it to be happening. And it's also in the fellow earth sign, so really giving you great practical, grounded energy, helping you focus on higher learning, some travel, philosophical pursuits. It's starting to rain in Ireland, so I'm just going to try to spit this all out. You are probably going to be driven to expand your knowledge, so really learning what you wanted to learn, passionate about, pursue some educational opportunities and actually retain that information. This is a good time for setting some long-term goals and in regards to your practical beliefs and seeking personal growth through new experiences. Let's pull a card before it starts pouring. The Seven of Cups, you might have lots of opportunities and choices in regards to career, higher knowledge. This is a time to be like a Virgo and make a list of what the pros and cons are of each of those disciplines and then go after that. All right. I hope this is helpful. See you soon. Hey Aquarius rising, it's your girl Intuitively D, and I got rained out of being outside, so back in the house. This is your mini transit video, your mini reading for the Mars and Virgo transit video. This is happening in your 8th house. This transit is from July 10th to August 27th. That 8th house is the house of intimacy, shared resources, and finances, and transformation. So this is going to bring attention to your intimate life, whether you are sharing conversations around what intimacy looks like with you and a partner, and or what shared resources looks like between you and a partner. You will be motivated to deepen your emotional connections with your partner and maybe even other people, but also address financial collaborations. And I know that like those two things are so overwhelming that you might just want to choose the most pertinent, the one that's most important to you at this moment. But yeah, this is a good time for asserting some boundaries, addressing your financial matters, and exploring emotional depths with your partner. Let's pull a card for you. Judgment in reverse. So maybe you're really gonna have to maybe break some karmic bonds. Maybe Mars in Virgo helps you break binds that are keeping you in bondage, honestly. Like, hi Pisces rising, it's your girl Intuitively D, and this is your Mars and Virgo transit video. This is happening July 10th to August 27th, 2023. It is happening in your 7th house. This is your sister sign, so there's going to be definitely, of all the signs, you're probably going to feel this the most because it's probably going to be an internal struggle more than like an outwardly things that are physically manifesting. You're going to actually have to make moves based on how you're feeling on the inside. So this is going, because it's in the 7th house of relationships and partnerships, ones that have contracts, so like marriages and business partnerships, there's going to be this focus on relationships and collaborations, and it might be uncomfortable because it is directly affecting who you are out in the world, okay? So you might have this surge of energy and assertiveness in your interactions with other people. So maybe it is having conversations that make the relationship stronger. Maybe it is conversations that change the relationship to some degree, or in the relationship into some degree. This can cause, like, Mars wants to argue, right? Virgo wants to plan and say things logically. So stay on that path. Let's pull a card for you. Here we go. Yep. And so it looks like it'll be working out for the good. All of the things, 10 of Cups, family, home, children, your wishes. Hi Virgo and Virgo risings. This is your Mars and Virgo transit video. It's happening from July 10th to August 28th. And this is happening in your very first house, the house of self, right? So with Mars being there, it is going to have you feeling yourself, which I love for y'all. It is going to make you a little more assertive, a little more confident, probably a lot more aggressive. So, you know, I love a Virgo. I love a Virgo woman. They're the best friends to ever have in your life. They have a plan, and if you know a Virgo's gonna have a plan. Sometimes they just don't implement that plan because they're overthinking. Mars is going to give you that drive to just really want to implement that plan, whatever part of your life that you're have some goals and you're trying to achieve. And I really just love this transit for you. There might be some hesitation because it's in opposition to Saturn in your 7th house, Saturn and Pisces in your 7th house. So maybe your partner is like, oh, I don't know if I like that she's feeling herself or he's feeling herself, whatever that might be. Who cares? You do you, boo. I love this transit. Let's pull a card for you. Jeez. Maybe you haven't been feeling celebrated by your partner or by anybody else, and you just have been feeling ho-hum. This energy, this Mars energy, is going to flip this card around.